and welcome to a special episode of The Extra Yard featuring myself and Juan. Of course, he is putting himself as Chris Grier Stan account. Joining us
Yeah.
is Louis D. Sung. You can follow him, of course, on Twitter at Louis D. Sung. Joining in replacement of Michael for this special episode. Of course, what we're talking about today, boys, is that we have made a trade. By we, I mean the Miami Dolphins, in which
Made two trades.
No, you made two
Kai.
trades.
yeah,
we
but
made
they're
two trades,
one,
Kai.
they're really one trade.
It almost felt like a 3-team trade. Yes, I will
it
give
felt
you
like
that.
Well, I'm sure it
style
was the way that it was executed and how fast it happened.
Flea season.
That's pretty much what it is. So
No, it's
Yeah.
actually Wabbit season.
Wabbit season,
Anyways, since you're the guest, Louis, I'll let you go first. The Dolphins make two trades. It could, be considered a 3-team trade if you really want to put it that way. Absolute blockbuster stuff. I mean, honestly, I think that this comment kind of, is what I think of the situation.
Everybody thinks,
think
Kai.
of the situation, Louis.
Quite frankly, this is just further proof that Chris Grier is a very, very good
I was trying to put you so.
Do you want me on the show or not? I know I'm not
trying to
Mike.
put
I'm not
you
as
solo.
good looking as Mike. I know I'm not as popular
there
as
we
Mike,
go.
but still.
There we go. I figured it out. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes. So, basically, like I was saying, this is basically more proof that Chris Grier is a very, very good general manager, and quite frankly, the idea that Mike Tannenbaum was ever over him for any reason is just a major point of frustration for me right now. It's pretty obvious who was really calling the shots back then. I don't ever want to hear again from anybody that, oh yeah, it was totally Chris Grier running the draft way back then. No, this is Mike Tannenbaum.
Charles Harris does not look like a Chris Grier prick at this point.
As soon as Mike Tannenbaum left, it was like everything started to like trend upwards.
But
as far as that
I will
concerned.
say this: it took Grier seeing Tannenbaum failing to have to see now we're going to see him thrive now at this point, because it feels like every single year since he's left we've had 2 first-round picks every year. Like it's been crazy.
It almost feels like it. Yes, because Chris, if there's one thing that we can hang our hat on, I would think that Chris Grier is the best trading general manager in the entire NFL.
And sorry, Kai, I know we want to get you into this too,
I'm
but
good. Hey, listen, y'all can go.
I just love the fact that, and I'm gonna be honest, I was a Grier skeptic. I wasn't completely sold on him. I thought he fell into the Laramie Tunsil the Laramie Tunsil trade, and I'll be honest about it. That's what I thought.
I'm still not convinced you're happy with him.
No, I'm excited. I'm
I'm still not convinced you're happy with him.
There
you
is
know
no
why?
sarcasm here. I'm complete Chris Grier stand account.
So you're off the he needs to trade for Deshaun Watson stuff.
Oh no, it could still happen. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. If anything,
that's not what I asked. I said, are you off the he needs to do it?
He needs to do it. I don't think he ever needed to do it. I think it was something that needed to be explored.
Okay.
It needed to be explored. It needed to have this due diligence done, and for sure, yeah. But I think for me, what sold me right now on Chris Grier is the fact that I felt he kind of walked into the Laramie Tunsil deal because there's not a lot of Bill O'Briens, right? But he turned that into number 12 before we even got to 6. He turned that into 12, 21 third, first in 22, and a first in 23. And then he decided, you know what? I want to go get my guy. I want to get my options. And the way this draft is looking, the first 4 picks are going to be quarterbacks. Pick 5 is going to be the Bengals, either going after Chase or Penei Sewell. And then at that point, you're at 6 with the same guys you still had in mind, with either Smith or with Waddle or with Pitts or with Chase if he falls. So it's literally a win-win-win-win situation for me.
Well, I believe that the trade was in place the way it was executed all along, because trades like that don't happen that fast unless the pieces of the puzzle are already there. Because we see the news that the Dolphins have traded all the way down to 12 with San Francisco, and we got all this stuff. And then just as everybody's getting ready to write their articles about the trade, 5 minutes later, all that stuff.
I posted a video.
Away.
No, that was a different. So I had sent a different video to Alejandro, and he was uploading it, and then they made that trade. And I sent him a message. I was like, "Yo, should I redo this video?" And he was like,
"Yeah, it's no
it?
longer relevant."
Like, yeah.
Yo, 3YPC was live, literally recording.
Yeah,
about the first trade when the second trade went down.
And look, to anyone that saw the video that went up on YouTube, and the reason why I know we started like a minute late here on the live stream is because I'm doing with audio stuff. If anyone wants to buy a Scarlett 2i2 3rd generation and a cloud lifter hit me.
Kai messed with his setup.
But anyways, I have like mic stuff, and so I record all my stuff for when I do videos and everything, and I record games so I can make clips and everything in 3 different audio tracks. I muted everything except for my voice track. However, it still recorded all 3 audio tracks. So when it got sent to Alejandro, it was sent with no audio, even though it had audio. I just had to re-render it in Premiere Pro and then send it to him again. But you know what? It's up now, and we're here, man.
Go check it out. Go check it out. We're live.
All, like, this is the crap that I want to stand on, because I know you mentioned it, and I was saying hi to Lemon City Boys a second ago as well. I know you mentioned it, Juan. You said, "Oh, I was a Chris Grier skeptic." Man, I've been telling people since that Tunsil trade, because you mentioned it and hit it on the nail, hit the nail on the coffin, where people are like, "Oh, you know, he's been here for so long, Mike Tannenbaum, blah blah blah." It's like
he drafted Charles Harris.
Yeah, it's like
nobody will ever let go of Charles Harris ever.
No one wants to sit back and realize.
TJ Watt was available, bro.
But right, okay, but no one wants to take the second to realize it's like, okay, just because he was there while all this, he was a scout, just because he was there while this, just because he was there while that, like, doesn't mean anything. When you're the shot caller, that's when you can be graded. And listen, last year's, I know people like to look at things and be like, oh, I hate this, I hate that, especially since we didn't make the playoffs. But let's be honest with ourselves. When we came out of the draft last year, we were all extremely happy with the whole draft. I think after the year now, we're all pretty much thinking, okay, there's still a lot to work. You know, there's still a lot where the draft is still something where you look at it and you're like, okay, it was still a good draft. Now you're putting yourself in position for multiple years. You have 2 first-round picks 2 years from now. Like,
that's assuming, of course, we don't snag another one somewhere down the line.
But exactly. And before you had, and I was fine with the first one. The second one, I like it. However, I love first-round picks and what you can do with them. And I like the 49ers idea of things where you can trade first-round picks for players. Chris Ballard does the same thing with the Indianapolis Colts. I love that idea. I'd rather trade for a proven commodity than draft an unproven commodity. Unless it's Kyle Pitts. He's a proven commodity. He's going to be an all-pro. But anyways, you go out there and, like, you have all these picks. I love it because originally, and I mean, Juan knows, we wanted to trade down to 6 as fans looking at the situation. 6, 7, 8. Those are your ideal spots.
I was saying Carolina all along. I even gave you the hypothetical trade scenario. That was my target.
Dude, you got all these picks, and you put yourself in a position after the fact to go, all right, well, we know we made this trade. You couldn't give us anything that we liked, but how about you trade down to 12, Philly? Because, you know, we helped you out a long time ago with Carson Wentz. So how about you trade down and you just, you know,
I think it was super interesting how it all went down, just because from what I read and I understand, the Dolphins had 4 different offers from 4 different teams trying to trade up to get number 3. The Eagles were actually in on number 3, but the reason that they didn't is because they wanted actually Zach Wilson. And once they started to make calls to the Jets and they saw the Jets are just no go, they're going to keep the pick, they realized, okay, that's Zach Wilson going at 2. Let's see about 3. And then the Dolphins decided, okay, we're just going to go with the 49ers. And then as soon as that trade went down, the Eagles are like, well, we don't really have a QB we're going to want to get at 6. Let's trade down again and just ride it out with Hurts, you know? So it, like, literally one domino caused a bunch of other dominoes to fall. And now the whole draft looks like it just looks so much different than it did this morning. Like, it's insane what 2 moves by Chris Grier just completely caused like havoc.
I love Chris Grier, man. I always have, and I always will at this point. Like,
I have said from day one, that's why it drove me absolutely insane during free agency. Why everybody was complaining, we didn't get our wide receiver, Juju's still out there, Kenny Golladay, this guy, Everybody's complaining and whining and all upset over free agents. And I even told you this in the chat, Kai. It's like everybody's, as soon as the Will Fuller signing happened, all of it stopped. All of it. All the griping, all the complaining, all the Chris Grier's a terrible free agent. Oh, he's asleep at the wheel. As soon as Will Fuller was signed, everything was okay again. Mm-hmm. They got the fancy highlight reel wide receiver that NFL Network loved to play every 10 minutes or so, that the Dolphins went ahead and they signed this guy. And now he made this trade. Suddenly everything is great again. So the flip-flopping is crazy. It kind of drives me up a wall, but I get it. That's the nature of the fandom beast. So yeah. I just hope that one day we'll be able to look back on all of this in the next few years, regardless of how the actual team does, because on paper, we're loving every single move that he's done at this point.
Right.
Because now that the tip of the iceberg of Will Fuller has been made, all the other signings look terrific. So I'm hoping that in a few years' time we'll be able to look back and say, you know what, we really treated Chris Grier like crap back then, because he knew what he was doing.
I'm not part of this.
I know you not. You just said that you're
Mike
all into
Tannenbaum
it.
though. Oh my god, I hate
Okay,
Mike
nobody's
Tannenbaum. That
arguing
dude-
Tannenbaum.
that
No one's
dude-
arguing Tannenbaum.
At all.
God, he's an
At
idiot.
all.
Absolute idiot. I can't. You see, he went
So-
on ESPN too, and he tried criticizing it too, and it was like, dude,
How do you
You-
criticize this?
Of
You're
course
one
he
of the
criticized
worst-
it. Greer's the guy who replaced him.
one of the worst drafters ever. Like, I don't. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it.
Well, he was pretty good at drafting defensive and offensive linemen. Give him that.
Okay,
So
yes.
I just
He
just 'cause-
always seemed to find
Him and
good
Jeff
linemen.
Ireland both. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, who do you guys think is the Niners' choice at 3 though? Just curious out of the quarterbacks.
The only one,
Definitely not
is-
that one.
Which one?
Yeah,
Mac
I don't think
Jones?
it's that one.
I don't think that's Mac Jones.
I think
to
it's
be
I
honest.
think it's Lance.
I think it has to be.
You know what?
I
I'm
don't
gonna go.
think that-
I'm
Because
gonna go.
Jimmy-
Out,
Oh,
You're
go
gonna say
ahead,
yes
Lou.
to
Go ahead.
I said I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say it is Mac Jones. You know why?
Well,
Because
why?
we're gonna be very simple. Because all we've been hearing about, he had just as good of a year or even better than Tua. Oh, the receivers love him. Oh, everybody thinks he's spectacular. Oh, his pro day. Oh, it's Alabama. Roll Tide, baby. Listen, there's something to be said about that pedigree. There's something to be said about getting comparisons to another former first round draft pick. I'm willing to bet anything at this point that Mac Jones goes 3 overall just because all those things.
I got a question, Lou, because it teetered in there was like a little bit of sarcasm with like some facetiousness. Like, I just need to know, did you not think that Mac Jones had a better year than Tua did?
I mean, I particularly am. Everybody
If you
who's a
didn't-
quarterback in
check,
Alabama
that's
looks
right.
like. I mean, I didn't look at the numbers. All I keep hearing is that all I keep hearing is the same thing everybody else is hearing. That Jalen Waddle and Devonta Smith love Mac Jones. They think Mac Jones was better than Tua. Of course, they think he was better than Tua. He threw to him more, but it is. But when his name keeps popping up in conversations, it starts to stick a little worm in your head that you're gonna think about it a lot.
Yeah, it does. It does. I just think I get it, right? Like, we don't want to say Tua was worse than Mac Jones, but I think Mac Jones.
I never said that. I said
was
that's what
is
other
a
people been
great
saying.
talent. I think Mac Jones is a talent that should probably get a little more respect than we're probably giving him. He balled out, bro. Like, have you seen his stats? Like, and I get stats are just one thing, but he had 77% completion percentage last year, and he threw at a high clip. So it wasn't like he was dinking and dunking. Like, he was throwing it to Waddle, he was throwing it to Smith deep. Like, he was throwing out there some passes, and he completed 77% of his passes, 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And I love Tua, but he never had this type of year that Mac Jones did. And it's not like Mac Jones had better weapons. I mean, Tua had 2 first-round receivers last year.
And Mac Jones had 2 first-round receivers this year.
Not yet, but yeah.
One.
So, but that's my point.
Come on.
But that's my point.
Do you think either of those guys?
No, but that's my point, though. The talent.
And he
is
had
the
a
same.
first-round running back.
He had what? Okay, what is Josh Jacobs? A first-round running back.
Okay, so
So-
it's pretty much the same.
If the talents are the same, who put up better stats? I just want you to say it, Lou.
I honestly don't know the answer to that. I haven't looked at his stats.
So look,
I'm gonna assume it's Mac Jones.
Tua's best year was his sophomore year because he didn't finish his junior year. So
Man, this is
Okay, so
hard
if he
to
had
say.
if he finished his junior year, who do you think would have had the best one?
I don't think he still catches up to Mac. Mac was. I mean, Tua's best year was 69% completion percentage, 3,900 yards, 43 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That was his sophomore year.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it's interesting to me because I don't think that I don't like Mac Jones, but I don't understand the Mac Jones hate.
Like I said, that's why I think he's going to go 3 overall. I don't think he deserves it, but I think he's going to.
I don't think he's gonna go 3. I think
I think he'll go 5-ish, maybe 6, but not to the Dolphins.
I smell a Mac Jones at 3.
No, I think Carolina will probably want to trade up with the Dolphins at 6 to want to get a quarterback, depending on if any of them fall. And then at that point, it's like, why would Chris Grier not take that trade again?
I can understand that. Now, as far as who they're going to take it, now as far as the Dolphins, which this is a Dolphin show, we should be talking about the Dolphins. So as far as I'm thinking at pick number 6,
Well,
I think we're still.
I'm already ahead of you. So,
okay.
We're using this mock draft simulator, one because I'm biased,
Trey
two
Lance,
because I saw PFF have Najee Harris in the 3rd round. So,
yeah, that's not happening.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Lay of the land at number 6. I denied all trade offers because they sucked.
Have you guys?
I'm not a fan of this. Is that Atlanta with Devontae Smith?
Yes, it is.
With Devonta Smith.
That's not happening.
That's not happening, bro. It's four QBs are going straight this year. We'll go with it.
Let's just that. Like, after all the trash that people have been talking about Devonta Smith over the past couple of weeks now, about he's too skinny. Like, I can't help but wonder, is this updated? Because now I would think that both Jamar Chase and Jalen Waddle are getting some heavy consideration over Devonta.
You're talking about literally the same people. Okay, all right.
Listen, Kai, words.
I'm gonna put my
words matter.
So when you're talking about
go ahead.
people, though, Lewis, you're literally talking about the same people who are the analysts that are sitting there every single day who have no idea what the hell is going on realistically in the NFL world, because it's the same people that get fed information that go off on all these random tangents, and it's all wrong. Like,
okay.
And especially with the Devonta Smith stuff, it's like the people that have been accusing Devonta Smith, or not accusing, but have been hating on him for his weight, his size, and everything, are the same people that Ocho Cinco has been going after every single day. It's ridiculous to me.
Ocho Cinco put him in place.
Okay.
I saw that thread.
And that's fine, but that just you can call out the same analysts for being wrong, and we can say that the analysts they're calling out as wrong are also wrong.
Everybody's wrong.
Everybody's wrong. Exactly.
I'm wrong. Everybody's wrong.
Yes, everybody's
Mike
wrong.
Is wrong for everything, because 1, he doesn't like coffee at all, and 2, he thinks Kyle Pitts sucks. So Mike is wrong.
Wait, I don't like coffee either.
Yeah, but you're okay.
Oh, but I like Kyle Pitts, so it evens out.
Yeah,
okay.
It evens out. Anyways, number 6.
Speaking of Kyle Pitts,
number 6.
A potential number 6 option. So here's my thing, right? In this scenario, Devontae
Can I trade down again?
Well, that's the thing. Devontae Smith is gone.
We'll do a restart then. We'll do a restart, and we'll see how it rolls. And whatever this rolls is what we roll. It is a mock draft simulator. Anything can happen. Whatever we roll is what we roll.
Roll that bitch. Gregory, what?
Don't think
Gregory.
So anyhow, we're not accepting either of these, correct?
No.
Not fan.
I want 2 first-round picks.
I mean,
I like that one. I like that one.
Moving 1.
No, I'm moving up 4 spots.
No, from
40 spots rather.
Well, I'm saying for the first round. We're not taking that.
Nope, not taking that one. Nope, not taking that one. No, now I want to take. Now I want my pick. Kyle Pitts, please, right. Thank you, please, and thank you.
Juan, I'm gonna say Kyle Pitts, so I want to make sure this is a unanimous, or at least 2 out of 3.
So here's my thing with Kyle Pitts. He's a 20-year-old, which is right up Chris Grier's alley. They love drafting these young kids, same as Penei Sewell.
Today?
Yeah, I did hear that. It was it was interesting. But not to deviate though. Kyle Pitts fits what you would want a modern offense to look like. But I am a little PTSD with the fact that we've had, other revolutionary weapons like Pat White and Clyde Gates and all these other guys who just
wait.
We never been able to figure out.
Pat White was a wannabe quarterback who was supposed to be Wildcat stuff. There's nothing revolutionary.
I think this is Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts, he's a pure weapon, man.
I agree. But Waddle, and chancing it that Waddle doesn't last till 18, or he
probably won't. I don't care.
You know what? Look,
Kyle Pitts, give me my 2 wide receivers.
This is beauty, right? Let's just do this.
Listen,
this is a mock draft simulator. Anything is possible.
No, Kai, no. I'm banging the table. Do you hear me banging the table? Kyle Pitts.
I'm not trading down. I'm saying you trade up.
Trade up to what?
Trade up from 18 to 9. Move some other picks.
Oh, okay. So, but let's take Pitts first. Let's take Pitts first. Let's knock
We
that one
can't
out.
because
I'm gonna have to take
because
him
if you
and
do that,
pause it
then
real quick.
okay, so you can't slow it down.
I put it on fast, so
This, listen. At some point, you have to get your guy.
fuck it.
At
I
some
do
point,
agree
you
with
have
that.
to get your guy.
Fuck. Okay.
There
well,
goes
anyways,
Waddle.
Okay, YouTube algorithm.
He's right here at 30. All right. So you want to go 18 to 13?
What would that cost? Do we offer something, or is
Do the
that?
Chargers even
Nah, I have
care?
to offer something.
Do they need a wide receiver?
Oh my
18,
gosh.
13. What do you want to throw in there?
I mean, I don't want to throw in anything. I mean,
Anyone in the
if you're
comments? You want to? Anyone got a suggestion here? We got.
I'd give
40
him a
guys
4th round
watching.
pick, and that's it.
A 4th? So what? You're giving up like what? That's 156 to move up 5 spots.
That's it.
I don't think that happens.
But still in the 1st round. So
Oh shoot! All right. Well done. Pause.
There goes
Anyways,
Waddle.
Jalen Waddle got taken. Who cares? 18. It
At this-
unpause. I don't know. I just understand
more
that.
weapons for Kyler Murray.
good-
They don't
I'm
need,
good
they
off of
already
this.
don't have enough space.
No, I think Larry's gonna retire.
You don't want to. I'm not trying to take this. Anyone else?
No,
No.
I,
All right.
but no, actually, you know what?
Consensus. Are we all on the consensus here?
Who's available
Najee-
right now?
I would
Najee?
think Najee would fall a little farther.
You think?
Hold on.
Let's center screen it for everyone as well, so that they can kind of see what we're seeing. We're thinking.
And
you think
Micah-
Najee's gonna fall like longer here.
I think he might fall into the 20s.
Micah Parson is here.
He's still
So,
a running back.
But here's my thing, Lou. Once the first running back goes, it's gonna go into a run of running backs, and then you're gonna see ATN go. Then you're gonna start to see Javante go, and then by the time you get to 36, you might just be having Michael
Yeah.
Carter there.
Who said anything about 36? Why are we trading out of the 1st round?
I have an idea.
36
again,
would be
trade
the
up,
next
but I
pick.
think we do this.
No,
now.
we don't, we're
later.
just trading down to the 20s. What are we
No, no,
talking
no.
about?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're talking from 18 to trade down?
Yo,
Yeah,
the chat wants Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons.
Yeah, they're going ham for Parsons.
What I'm thinking.
I'm just
Okay,
so happy.
just a reminder for everybody who has
I'm just
forgotten.
gonna
Micah
close my
Parsons has some issues that needs to be addressed, and we can't just sweep it under the rug. Okay.
Yeah. Kai, we do not trade with division rivals, bro.
You're right. Next. What are you giving up? Let's say you keep 18. You stay at 18.
No, what are they giving up? I would think they could give up a
I'm
third.
not saying no. I'm not saying to trade for them to trade up. I'm saying you take Micah here, and then you trade up to 24 and hope that the Jets don't take Najee.
I would.
Nah, their Jets are going running back. Like
So then you want to trade up with all right.
I would go Titans. I would try to trade with the Titans or the Bears.
So let's try to trade up with the Titans. What are you giving up?
6th
Well, in
round.
this, timeout, guys. They're
Whoa.
if
Oh,
they're
no, we're
trading
trading down.
up,
What are they giving
yeah,
up?
if they're
No,
trading,
What are they
up,
giving
they have-
us?
We're
They have to
trading
give
up.
us.
We're trading.
No,
we're-
we're at 18. We're trading
Yeah,
down to 22.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I want to. I'm
Oh
saying
wait, you're trading
Oh, you're
from the
trading-
second
18
round back into the 1st
and
round.
trade back up into the first. So we're picking
Now
18.
You're getting
Yeah,
funky
yeah.
with it. You're getting funky with it. I
Hey.
like where your head's at, bro. Let me
This is
just
the
say right
blockbuster.
now, I would take Najee at 18 and then trade up for Parsons and call it a day.
Okay, so then what are we gonna trade up for? I'm saying we trade up 22.
Yeah,
So what are you giving up?
from 36, right?
Yeah.
Probably is gonna have to be 36. And if you're not trying to get funky and give up 41 and 50, you're gonna have to give up next year's first.
All right, so let's go 30. Let's say 36-41 and see what happens
That's a lot. I don't like that at all.
to get back into the first. I don't know.
I don't like it at all. Nope. Sorry.
You go
There's
you
too-
go look what
No.
you go
I
look
vote
what
no.
you look what Lamar Jackson cost the Ravens, and that's
I-
a well
But that's a
worth trade.
quarterback.
All right. Well,
Okay,
listen, we made
that's
the
trading
deal.
back in the first round.
The deal has been made. At
So
18,
18.
we're picking Najee, correct?
There's too much
100%?
too much talent in the 2nd round.
Give me
Go
Najee.
ahead.
100% Najee Harris.
Najee Harris, sure. Go ahead.
All right.
Give me Najee.
And then 22, we're picking Micah.
Guess so.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, is he there at 22?
He's there.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, give me Micah. We're gonna
All
work. We gotta talk some things out when he gets here, but we'll work it out.
I hate this. Oh,
Nah.
God, I would lose my bet so quickly with Michael.
I would bet. I would think you would hit that. I would think you would
I
hit that,
don't
bro.
know, man. I don't know.
You're gonna. I'm telling y'all boys sleeping on
Mac
Justin.
Jones out of the first round. Not buying that for a second.
Yeah.
Let's say we pick last at 50.
You have one trade offer. No.
That trade offer sucked. Let's pick last at 50 and see where we go. What are we doing? With
Oh, hello.
I'm going.
There's
Landon.
as well.
I'm going Landon
Nope.
Dickerson right here.
I am not. I'm going Amari Rogers. That is my draft pick for this year. I am getting him no matter what. Whoever gets
Right
him.
now?
Landon
At 50,
Dickerson.
yeah.
We need
Landon
a center
Dickerson
for Tua.
is always hurt.
He's Tua's center, man.
Let's have all right. We're gonna do it this way because I don't really have a surefire. Well, I do have I want to get Dribble Cox, so we all have 3 different opinions. In the chat, the first time I see 2 from 2 different people, the same.
Wait,
thing.
time out. Is Elijah Moore available?
Elijah Moore is available.
No, yeah. Give me more.
Someone already
Which
put
there's
Moore
2
in,
Moores.
so-
There's Elijah Moore and there's Rondale
Elijah
Moore. Which one
Moore.
is it?
No, true. I mean, I want Elijah just because he's from the crib. So.
Oh, okay. So
another Moore
on the same page.
Rondo, yeah, the same one. So we're going with Elijah Moore then, right? Elijah Moore or Rondale Moore? Let's see. We
could also think about Asante Samuel Jr.
I am not drafting 19 again. So no, I am not going Rondo Moore.
You're not going to get a consensus on this one.
Elijah
Moore.
I want my offensive lineman. I want to fix that line once and for always. Besides, what happens if Matt Skura gets the yips again?
Then you should have signed a better center.
That's called Landon Dickerson.
That's called Michael Dieter's gonna have to take some snaps.
Oh,
this is what we're gonna stick with. So in the makeshift draft that we did, is we wanted to keep it within 3 minutes, especially because Heat's gonna come on soon. So we are in 30, so we want to keep it in like 3 minutes now. This is what we walked away with: Kyle Pitts, Najee Harris, Micah Parsons, Elijah Moore. That's what we're running with. That's what we're going with.
You're telling me that we would go and obviously not week 1 because of the suspension, but week 2 we would have.
Thank you.
Mike
The show
Gesicki.
fixed the line. Yes.
We would have Mike Gesicki. We would have Kyle Pitts. We would have Devontae Parker.
Wait.
We would have Fuller.
Hold on. Who said? Who said?
I don't think any of us said that. I mean, Juan was saying give some respect, but I don't think anyone said he was better. I don't know.
He said the stats were better.
Well, we had a couple of Rondo after as well. Well, Elijah Moore is the one that went out because of you and Mr. Lopez there. Final closing statements here. We want to close out in 2 minutes because the Heat are going to come on. We want to keep it within 30. Closing statements, everyone.
The closing statement.
Chris Grier is a G.
He's a genius.
Certified G. That's it. That's I don't even have to go further into that. If you don't think that, you need help.
I agree.
Lewis?
As far as I'm concerned, this was a great day for the Miami Dolphins. The draft is going to be very exciting. I hope that I don't think we need to trade into the first round again. I think we can get who we want later on. I actually wouldn't be upset if we traded down because I think, again, running back Najee Harris will keep falling for a little while longer because just on the whole running back situation alone, I think Mac Jones will go in the first round, which will save us a spot. But whatever the Dolphins do at this point, whoever they end up picking, it's a loaded draft. Anybody they pick at this point is probably going to be pretty darn good. So I'm very excited about what we're going to be going on with. And I can't wait for the 5 Reasons draft show coming up. Make sure y'all tune in for that.
Yeah.
All right.
There's going to be an army of Dolphins contributors. Me and Jakari will get into it again.
Hope you guys talk about girlfriend analogies. That was great.
No, I will never.
Oh my God. This is awesome.
Bro,
This is awesome.
Please tell me you're on my side of that argument, right? Like, please.
No, I think I was 100% with Jock.
I can't believe what I'm listening to right now.
I don't even remember what it was, but I think I remember.
Juan, you're married, right?
Yeah. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay.
By the way, I tweeted something out about why marijuana is the gateway drug. Because we were able to find the gateway to all these boatloads of picks that we've done for the last 6 years.
Yes, Jawan James even wrote out that Laramie Tunsil has single-handedly changed the course of a franchise, and he's right.
Jawan James said that? No way.
He did.
Jawan James.
All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this.
Is he a free agent? Where is he? He's still in Denver?
I think he's hurt.
He's always hurt, but just that he might be a cheap free agent one day. Just
anyhow. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, you can find the Extra Yard every single Wednesday at 7:30, not from 7:30, at 7:30 every single Wednesday. Want to thank Lewis for coming in and filling in for Michael. Of course, want to thank Juan as well for coming on and just kind of having this bonus episode. We hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks to everyone that was in. We had at one point 42 consecutive, which was great considering that this just kind of also came out of nowhere and the fact that the Heat are playing tonight. So that's awesome. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your night. And Chris Grier is just a god.
Chris Grier, stand account.